I'm John Baxter and I'm the present editor and helped start up the Wincanton Window. We're a web magazine and we are based in Wincanton, covering the whole of the area which surrounds us. And what do? We present news, current affairs of all types, views so that people can express their opinions, a large amount of information and a terrific coverage in photographs and pictures. So we cover virtually everything that goes on in the town. We've got all sorts of the churches, the various associations and clubs, all the sports. We're wanting to grow, and we have been growing, but we've got a long way to go. So if you vote for us, you'll be supporting something that's really worthwhile, something which is a real focus on community in a time when building up a sense of community and these tough days and giving people a sense of optimism is not the easiest thing to do, but I think we're doing it. Mandy, could you tell us a bit about how the Wincanton Window has developed in these last 2 years?
Well, when we started 2 years ago, obviously nobody knew about us at all. We had to get our name out there. We started off by putting a few articles on the site, and then I came up with the idea of running some social media. So I created...
What do you mean by social media?
I created a Facebook page and a Twitter account, and I tweet and Facebook all the articles that appear on the website.
I see.
And provide links to all of those articles, and that helps to drive people to the website.
And tell me, when you talk about the website, what sort of breadth of coverage do you have?
We have everything from political news, news from our local schools, news from organisations and associations in the area, sports clubs, exercise classes, businesses. Anybody who wants to promote their business can put an article on the website. So
we actually are also stimulating economic growth, social growth, religious growth, everything really,
yeah, and
sporting.
We're providing access to areas that perhaps people otherwise wouldn't have access to, because we don't have any other kind of parish magazine or community magazine. And so this is a really good way for people from both the town and the rural outlying villages to get involved and to know what's going on.
Have you found that actually there's much more going on here than you thought?
There's always been so much here going on. It's just a case of getting the word out to people. So many people don't actually know that Wincanton is a really buzzing little town. There's so many clubs and societies. If people want to get involved, there's so much for them to do. They just need to become aware of it, and that's what Wincanton Window is providing for people.
Thank you. And what sort of hit rate have we got to?
We are looking now at about 4,000 hits per month on the website. That's 4,000 people every month coming to the website, and that's not new people every time. That's regular readers who are discovering Wincanton Window, enjoying what they read there, and coming back to read it every day.
And what about sort of events that come on? Do you have any sort of way of putting those across?
We have a diary on the website which is really popular. It's the pretty much our most popular feature on the website. People can upload details of any event. Or
do they have to go through the editor for that?
No, for diary entries they don't have to go to the editor. They can simply put the details of their event into the form on the website with all the time and the place and when it's happening and what it's all about, and those details will appear in the diary of the website a day or so later.
Great. And tell me, what happens if people have got comments to make about articles?
That's all automated as well. People can simply create a user account on the Wincanton Window, add their comment to any article on any category of the website, whether it's a new article or an old article. They never go out of date. All our articles stay on the website forever, so people can browse through the website at their leisure and make comments on any article.
And that's really what makes it into a very good archive.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's a living archive because people can add to it all the time.
That's great. And here we have Susie. Now, Susie, we've asked you along because you're actually one of those people who have appeared in a couple of our stories, and you've also started to make comments. What has the Wincanton Window meant to you so far?
Well, I only moved into Wincanton just over a year ago. It's a way that I've learnt what goes on in the town. I've met lots of people through the window, learnt of events going on. Through the diary, I'm now actually doing an admin course, which was placed on the diary. I find being able to actually go onto the website, read an article, and if there's something I feel strongly about, the fact that I can go on and comment straight away, put my views and opinions, or comment on other people's views and opinions, I find really, really useful.
Yes, I'm sure you do. And do you know other people who are using it?
I know a few other people who are using it. I know a few people that didn't know it existed, who wanted to know what was going on in Wincanton, that I've since then put onto the window, who've now then gone on and come back to me and said, yeah, you know, it's a brilliant way of finding out what's going on.
Is it just like a little blog site with a few articles on the front? Or has it got quite a lot? Yes.
Well, you've got your initial up-to-date headlines. You've then got your subsections, so if you've got something you're particularly interested in, whether it's associations, businesses, anything like that, you can go into the subsection and read all the archived stories, get up to date on what's going on, and then comment or whatever on them.
Great, great. So you found that it really is being a window on Wincanton.
Thank you. Indeed, yes.
Thank you. And here we have John Smith, who is chairman of Wincanton Businesses Together, which in most places is what's called the Chamber of Commerce. Tell me, John, what sort of businesses have been using the Wincanton window so far?
I think we're seeing a good take-up from businesses across the sector. We're getting local pubs, hotels, we're getting beauty salons, which is rather nice. We've got a whole food shop, which they've taken advantage of that as well. And more coming on. Gradually they're beginning to see the value of using the window.
And what do you think that having a presence on a web magazine does for them that ordinary advertising doesn't?
It's very stark. The standard advertising tends to be very regional, but the window as a web magazine is very focused on Wincanton and the surrounding district. So it gives them a very focused place, a very focused marketplace, which is good for them.
It's something new. Are businesses cottoning onto it easily?
I would say no, because it's they've been ingrained in doing things in a very traditional way. The window is breaking ground. This is really quite revolutionary because, as I said before, most of the media are wide, they're regional, and therefore they don't give absolutely focused concentration on one area. But the window is the place for news and views about Wincanton and the district. You won't find it better elsewhere.
There you have it. Wincanton window. Is there anything we've forgotten to say? Quite a few things. We've had some very lively local political debates which have sent our hit rate zooming up to 5,000 in 1 month. We've had a large number of pictures of art exhibitions because a web magazine can put 25, 50, even 100 images and keep them there. Nothing else can do that. And then we've had sports events, but we'd like to have much more musical events. Lots of pictures of concerts and lots of things about our local schools, which have really shown up and been very good for morale, so people in the town can see some of the excellent work that's being done in our schools. Those are the sort of ways in which a thing like the Wincanton window can really do what it aims to do and build and strengthen a sense of community. So I hope you will vote for us because we're something special.